I say that life as a man is exceptionally difficult. I say the most beautiful and the most terrifying thing about being a man is you're born without value. Society doesn't care about you. You're only going to be cared about based on how useful you are. You have the chance to build yourself up to become a superhero if you're prepared to do the hard work and be indefatigable enough to never quit.
Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have claimed there is no evidence against them as they remain detained in Romania.
There's no evidence against me.
He's trying to frame me, but God knows the truth. There's no evidence in my files. I've done nothing wrong. Everybody knows. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why, because God dislikes you because you're fucking lazy. So this is the most dangerous group of the demographic that the Matrix and the people are trying to control, and they have to have a narrative over, and that's why they're trying to weaken them in every regard. And when I'm sitting there saying, don't listen to the bullshit, become physically strong, think for yourself, prioritize your brotherhood above what the fucking Matrix is telling you, do not blindly comply, resist the slave mind, all these things I'm saying, they just sat there one day and said, wait, the most popular person on the planet is saying, don't listen to our bullshit.
What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
I think he's a stud. Yeah? I think he's scaring the crap out of a lot of people.
So there you go. Him predicting that this would happen way before it happened, right? And as you guys know, we're personal friends with Andrew. We've had discussions about this. We knew it was going to come at some point too. His influence is too strong, and he says things that, quite frankly, go against the grain of mainstream society. He teaches you how to not be a slave, look at things objectively, be a critical thinker. These are all things, okay, that mainstream media doesn't want you to do. They don't want you to be an independent thinker, because if there's too many independent thinkers, guess what? The beehive will not work.
The Matrix is trying to control your mind. They're very good at it. That's what they do to control all of us. You have to break the trap. If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life, because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. It is trained like everything else in life. It is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain. You loathe your own weakness. You loathe your own laziness. This is what all of these things are. I don't feel depression. How can I feel depression when I'm the most powerful version of me that I could ever fucking be? How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones? How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me, men who thought they could test me in fair combat? How can I feel depressed? It's impossible.
No.
Do you understand?
I think the age caught up with it there.